so that he can direct your paths. Because I tell you something, ladies and gentlemen, what can happen is all of a sudden, why bother? People told me, why bother? Why bother? Believe God. You didn't go to Bible college. Why bother? You're in Maui. Nobody knows you. Come on. Why bother? You're never going to make it out on the road. It costs a lot of money. Why bother plant a church in South Tucson? Why bother write a book? Can I tell you something right now? The why bothers are still having a funeral while I'm having a resurrection. Oh, come on. Are you hearing what I'm saying? Are you hearing what I'm saying? And we can take that posture. And I don't ever want the church to take that posture. I asked Pastor Howard last night, what kept you, what has sustained you for 189 weeks? And I got my answer right now. Because you know what? I'm not going to live with a mentality of why bother. Because there could be a miracle on the other side of your negativity. Oh, come on. On the other side of your negativity, there's a miracle coming because I'm walking with Jesus. How many have ever been discouraged? Isn't it interesting that when you get discouraged, you take on the narrative is why bother? Or you're in a conflict and you take on the narrative of why bother? And I can tell you that. Your daughter is dead, they said. Why bother the teacher anymore? Which means that they've already settled in their mind the outcome. Jesus didn't want followers following him that didn't believe. Come on. He didn't want people following him that would be a shore or tell him, you heard what they said. They said, why bother? She's dead, she's dead, she's dead, she's dead, she's dead. It's difficult leading people that don't believe how you do. Right. It says, why all this commotion and wailing? First of all, when God shows up, they should have recognized the presence of God. Like Meliana said, Meliana, you were talking about one thing. They should have recognized the presence of God. But they don't even recognize the presence of the resurrected one, the anointed one. What if Jairus would have listened to the why bother? What if Howard Jones would have listened to the why bother? Oh, come on. What if Clint Hopper would have listened to the why bother? What if Chris McDonald would have listened to the why bother? What if Abigail and Colton Edwards would have listened to the why bother? Oh, come on. What if John and Meliana Harkey, when they were in Hawaii, when they had a word to go and travel over the country, would have listened to the word, why bother? Come on, are you hearing me? What if you, young lady, would have listened to that? You can't sing, you don't have a good stage presence, would have listened to the voice of why bother? I wouldn't have been weeping tonight. They took the initiative to go up on top of that roof. What if one of them would have said, why bother? He's too heavy. He's too paralyzed. He's too addicted. He's too mentally insane. We stayed there almost 1 o'clock last night. Brother Allen was telling me about demons cast out in the prison. I said, I love this. Keep telling me more stories. What if Allen would have said, why bother go to the prison? What if he would have said that? What if he would have said that? I'm too old. I'm comfortable here. What if he would have said, why bother? I can't impact. It's so messed up. I'm not going to make an impact.